evening, everyone. I am so glad to see you this evening. On March 1st, our club had the privilege of hosting the International Speech Contest for 2023. In February, as the speech contest chair, I gave the first speech of this project outlining my goal for the contest. And that goal was that I would have a team that created an environment that would be not stressful. An environment that would be smooth, that would be calm, that would be comfortable, so that the speakers could give their best speeches possible. That it would be a great environment for them as speakers. What a team I assembled. Let me tell you, Akirke, Yurkat, and Kamshat helped our night to go so smoothly. Our ballot counters, our judges, our timers were exceptional. This is the first contest that I've participated in that everyone followed through on their commitment. There were a couple who dropped out because they were sick. Who of us can control that? None. Otherwise, everyone followed through. And as a contest chair, that makes all the difference in the world. I also had this personal hope that Atwar, our president, might be able to relax a little bit. He is responsible for so many things, and I hoped that that contest, he would not have so many things on his plate. Thankfully, Atwar is willing and available to answer all sorts of questions which came up the whole time leading to the contest. But it was a great night. I learned 5 things as I worked on this contest, and I want to share them with you. First of all, lesson number 1. There are rules to our contests, and they're good rules and worthwhile rules, and I generally am not a rule breaker. But if in the draw of the speech order, the person who is supposed to go first lives far, far away from the contest location, it is probably okay to go ahead and change the draw so that she is not rushing and then getting caught in traffic and then running in and trying to be prepared to calmly give her speech. Which brings me to lesson number 2. Be prepared and be flexible. The more prepared you are, the more able you are to flex when the unexpected happens, which it did. Our first speaker was late because of traffic. And so I had to change the order. And I prepared a great table topics session for our night. So I was prepared for that, but I didn't have everything going in my head. And so when I switched the order, then I also forgot some really helpful announcements, and it made it a little less smooth than I would have hoped. The third lesson, I've heard it said, an invitation to everyone is an invitation to no one. I would personally invite people to participate in the contest more than I did. We had 4 speakers signed up. One of the speakers got sick that day, and that meant we had just 3 speakers. Now, Michelle, Timur, and Donna, they were great speeches. But for a contest, it would be nice to have a couple more speakers, maybe even 3, in case someone does have to drop out. It just feels more like a contest and less like a regular club meeting. So my 4th lesson is that I would contact the mentor director and say, who are our mentors? And then I would talk to the mentors and say, what do you think? Should your mentee participate in this contest? Because the mentors know. The mentees may not volunteer, but the mentors know if this would be a good step for them to take developmentally. And the 5th lesson that I learned is Oh, I do remember what it is. I would announce the contest a little bit earlier. You have to complete 2 levels in your education pathway in order to participate in the contest. Speaker spots are at a premium nowadays with all of our new members. And so you need time to get on the agenda so that you can give your spots, or speeches, so you can complete level 2, so you can participate in the contest. Side note, go to the Kazakh Toastmasters meeting if you speak Kazakh, because Bahor announced last week that you can count those speeches towards your education pathway and get to level 2. After all that, our contest was great. Michelle and Donna won, 1st and 2nd place. They moved on to the area contest, and they won again. And this Saturday, they will represent us in the division competition in Moscow. And I'm sure you will all join me in wishing them good luck.
I guess today all of us are on the same page. I mean,